Hi, thanks for joining me. I'm Di. Recently, you may have seen a video that I did, and it was making vanilla slice. Now I made it what I would call the proper way, how you would find it in a bakery. So it was made with puff pastry, it was made with custard that was made from egg yolks and milk, and what else did it have? It also had the icing with real passion fruit in it. Now when I made that, I gave it to my kids and let them eat it, and it was like, oh, what's this? It's not as good as you used to make it. What happened to it? And I said, oh, I made it the proper way. And they said, make it the way you normally make it. Well, I was a busy mum with 3 kids, bringing them up. And when I wanted to whip up something quick, I would make up a quick vanilla slice. So I'm going to show you how to make the quickest vanilla slice today. It may not be the traditional way, it's still very yummy, and some people prefer it that way. So let's have a look at what we need. So these are the ingredients that we're going to be using. We've got white sugar there, vanilla essence, some milk, custard powder. These are Sao biscuits, and there's a can of passionfruit pulp there. We've also got some icing sugar. So let's get on with it. So firstly we'll start by putting a litre of milk on to boil. Oh, I should have reserved a little bit of that milk. It's okay, I've got some more in the fridge. We'll just put that on to boil. Okay, into a bowl, we'll put some custard powder. Now, hopefully I'll have enough. That's 4 heaped tablespoons. And we're just going to put some milk in there just to bring that to a liquid. So just need to make sure we get all those lumps out. Now this is an easy part to do, but just pay particular attention that you do get all those lumps out. If you don't get the lumps out when you add the boiling milk, you'll get lumps in your custard. So give it a good stir. Right, all those lumps are gone. We'll just, there's a few there. That's what you've got to do. You've just got to keep doing it and be really careful that you get them all out. So it looks like they're all out now. We'll just wait for that milk to boil, and then we'll come back. Now this is the dish that I'm using to make it in. This is 20 centimetres by 30 centimetres. You can use any dish you want. If you use one that's a little smaller, you'll end up with a thicker vanilla slice. If you use one a little bigger, it'll be a bit thinner. So we're just going to line our dish with our Sao biscuits. So for those who aren't familiar with Sao biscuits, you might have something in your country which is similar. This is just a very flaky biscuit. It's not sweet at all, and you can use it for a variety of purposes. We usually have these, they're made by a company called Arnott's, and they're called Sao's, but I've just bought the generic brand here. Now we'll just have to cut some of these to fit them in. No, it was a little bit too big. That's right. That'll be a bit too big too. There we go, just a little bit smaller than half. And there we have it. We also need to do the same for the top once we've got our custard in there. So I'll just go and check that milk because it should be almost ready. So here we have our milk, just hot off the stove. Now, before you add your milk to your custard powder, make sure that you give it a good stir, because that's been sitting, it settles down and it goes to the bottom, so it's not mixed properly. So give it a stir. Add your hot milk, stir it again. It's starting to thicken already. Now we need to take that back to the stove and boil it for a minute or two until it finishes thickening. So I'm just pouring it all back into my saucepan. Here it is back on the stove. And I just need that to boil for about a minute. First of all, I've got to get it up to boiling. There it goes, it's boiling. So continue to stir that while it's boiling, otherwise it will catch on the bottom and burn. And you just want to boil that for a minute or two. Okay, that's done. Now we'll take it back. Okay, now we're just going to pour that hot custard on top of our biscuits. Oops, I forgot to add sugar to that. Bugger. Okay. I'm just going to add a little bit of sugar. We need about a tablespoonful of sugar. I'll just mix that around in there. The sweetness in this actually comes from the icing. The icing is very, very sweet. So we don't need very much sugar in there at all. And I should have added my vanilla essence, which I forgot to do, but it won't make that much difference. Okay, now once you've done that, put your saucepan in soak straight away, because that'll make cleaning up easier. Now we're going to put the top layer of biscuits on. So just the same as before, we're just layering them down there. Right, now where's my knife? I'll need to cut some to fill in those gaps. And there we have it all done. Now we'll just pop that in the fridge and wait for it to cool, and then we'll put our icing on top. The icing is very simple. We're just using some of the can of passionfruit pulp. Just opening that up. Now I've got 500 grams of icing sugar in there. Some people call it confectioner's sugar or powdered sugar. I just want to mix this up. I can't believe it. This does not have any seeds in it. Okay. I normally buy the one with seeds in it. They look better on top. But this is passion fruit. What's this one called? Passion fruit pulp in syrup. How can you have passion fruit without seeds? It's beyond me why they would take them out. But we just need enough of this to make the icing sugar into a liquid, spreadable icing sugar. So just add it bit by bit and keep mixing it through. Be a little cautious. If you add too much, you can resurrect it by adding more icing sugar, but just add it bit by bit. We're going to need some more. Now for me, vanilla slice has always been traditional to have the passion fruit icing. But if you do Google it, you'll see that a lot of people make it with a pink icing. So there you have it. It's made differently in different parts of the world, I think, or even in different places in Australia. Just slightly too thick, so just adding a little bit. Again, just adding a little bit more. So I've added just over half that tin, which is, I'm looking, it's 170 grams, but you'll find that some tins are more watery, some tins have got thicker pulp in it, so it's just, you have to judge it by eye as you're making it. So that is a good consistency. It's spreadable and not too watery. So we just set that aside until the mixture has all cooled in the fridge, and then I'll put that on top. And there we have it. It's out the fridge now. It's cooled down. We're just going to add our icing. Okay, now I just need to spread that out evenly. And there we have it. All done. Now this is what it looks like, freshly done. I'm going to put that into the fridge and let that icing settle a little bit. And once that icing has become a little bit firm, then I'll cut a slice and show you what it's like. There, it's just fresh out the fridge. It hasn't been in as long as I would normally like to leave it, but we'll see how we go. We'll just give it a cut and we'll just see how we go. So I'll just bring my plate over here. Oh, I left half the biscuit behind. Let me do that one again. There we go. So there we have it. Beautiful vanilla slice. You can see how it is in there, quite nice. I'll bring it closer. There we go. Beautiful, thick vanilla slice. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. This is going to go to my family, so they're going to enjoy that I made the video. Anyway, if you did enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you'll always know when there's a new video available. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.